Hey everybody, it's Stu. Welcome to It's Stu Gaming. I am the dog dad, skinny fat, lover of pizza, lover of video games. How else can I describe myself? I don't know. A bit of a weird one. Hope everyone's good and welcome to another episode. Today we are diving back into the world of Limbo. Yeah, so we're on to part 4 now, which is pretty cool. And yeah, it's been a journey. It has been a journey, I'll tell you that now. But before we dive straight into that, I won't do any intro to the game because this is part 4. We shouldn't need it at this point. Before we dive into that, I'll just remind people what we're doing here. Not just for Limbo, but I create like a series, a playlist of things called Game Pass Exploring, which is essentially what it says on the tin, which is me just exploring Game Pass games, reviewing them, gameplay, mainly it's been gameplay recently, reviews, news, giving people ideas of what games to play on Game Pass. If people haven't got Game Pass, then gives people some good ideas of why they should get it and what cool games they could play if they had it, and people who do have it, who don't want to troll through loads of games because there's hundreds of games on there and they want to pick out some of the better ones. So that's the goal of that here today. But let's get straight back into Limbo, shall we? Right, where is it? There it is. It's just blank at the minute. Just give it a minute to load. I just have to refresh. There we go. It's just loading up the screen on the old OBS studio. So yeah, like I said, part 4. I think we're pretty close. So we had a bit of a terrible time last time. Anyone who watched chapter 3, I wasn't in the right headspace. I think I say this after every episode of Limbo. Oh, I'll do better next time. I wasn't in the right headspace. It just wasn't going well or whatever. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm just making up excuses because I'm very, very poor at the game. So, yeah. Anyway, moving on. Let's get started, shall we? So, yeah, we've only got... Ooh, we're right near the end. Ooh, unless there's another set of chapters. But this looks like we're pretty close to the end. I can't hear the gameplay, but I think you guys can. 2 seconds. I'm having a bit of technical difficulties today. Ah, there we go. Just needed to turn up my headset. There we go. Now we are cooking with gas. Have a quick slurp of the old caffeinated beverage. Oh, love me that coffee. Right, I'm ready for you. Let's go. So yeah, last time, I remember now, we were hitting up some gravity things, and that's what's happening here. He's switching between gravity, so we've got to time our gravity jumps. And then we've got this saw to contend with, which is just another kick in the face. So what exactly does it want me to do? Not that. So there's the first step of the day. Get in early. So, what do we do here then, folks? Let me just move this to the side. Let me just get ready. Right. So. Yeah. I'm just thinking, I'm having a brain moment. I know, I think this is a similar situation to the part 3 one, with that sign and that electrical sign, if anyone's seen it. If you've not seen it, there's an electrical sign and a switch, and I think that's what that arrow is. So if I could do that, and then hit that. And that's electric. Interesting. Oh, I have to time it, I believe. Time it for when the gravity shifts. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, too early. It's probably like 5 seconds, do you think? 1, 2, 3, 4. Too late. 1, 2, 3. So it's like 3.5, 4. If you're wondering why I'm timing, I'm just trying to time the gravity. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3.5. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I did it. Oh, I did it. Yay! Don't tell me this is the very end. Do not tell me I've completed the game. I could have just finished it all in the 3 parts. I'm floating on the wind. Love me a bit of slow-mo, to be fair. What's going on here? Oh, so it's like being back at the start again where you passed out. Get up. Oh, he is alive. Oh, I can't believe it. If it's actually the end. That is, if it's actually the end, that is absolutely bonkers. Today, just can't get comfortable. Let me just sort it out. 2 seconds. Right, I'm ready. That's better. Dog's in the way, but she's always in the way, so we'll have to deal with it. It's just part of my... It's like my training jacket, my gaming training jacket, my dog is. She's just always in the way. She's like it's like I'm carrying an extra weight, extra responsibility. She's just snoozing now. There's her sister. There she is. So that's who we've been looking for this whole time. Hello. Is that it? Oh my god. I don't know what to say. Oh, I can't believe I was that close. I thought we were like, I thought there was about 4 chapters left. Well, anyway, there's Limbo. Completed in 9 minutes, 30 seconds. Well, what can I say? I guess that was it. I wonder if anything else... Oh, going to achievement. Where credit is due. Presents has its own rewards. Is that how it ends? That's literally how it ends. I'm sure on like the internet and stuff, I've seen pictures of like a wolf and like some more. I don't know if I'm disappointed because of my idiotic breakdown into a 4-parter when I could have finished it in 3 parts. If I just carried on and didn't get so stressed out. Or I'm disappointed in the ending itself. I thought there'd be a bit more to it, to be honest. Because if it... Right. So, I'm not going to say spoilers because this is literally part 4 and it's the end of the game. It's an overview as well. But literally from the start, there was the whole thing around the big spider. And there was the whole thing around... So there was some... I think in part 2 that we did, there was some people with like spears and stuff that were trying to kill you. I mean, the whole time as well, we... I only knew we were looking for his sister at what we just seen at the end there. Because of... Sorry, just have a drink of coffee. Because of what I'd read about the game description before I played it. But it didn't actually tell you any of that. And there was certain events along the way. So there was the brain bug things that took over your brain and controlled you. There was the shiny collectibles that give you achievement. There was the big spider from like from part 1 that I did in the early chapters. There was obviously the people trying to kill you, like I just said. So I felt like, oh okay, this is all building up, so when I get to the end, there's going to be like a scene where it will explain some stuff of what's like happening in the world, what's going on. I don't know if anyone's played Planet of Lana, you'll know exactly what I mean. It starts off and you don't really know anything, but as you get to a certain point, it gives you some like lore to the game and some history, and it like that game closes excellent. I'm probably going to review that as part of Game Pass. But that's... Yeah, like I said, I don't know if it's because I've been an absolute moron and done it in 4 parts, and this last part has literally been like 10 minutes. Or it's not giving me enough. Yeah, I'm just going to say it's not giving me enough. I'm quite disappointed, and I was loving this game, and I still really enjoyed this game. As you can see from my 4 parters, I think it's been quite fun, and it's been pretty funny along the way. Some of the dramas and stuff, but that really annoyed me, and that's really knocked my final score down. To be honest, there's not much reward at the end. There was breaking out that factory bit that he just done the slow-mo. And then he found his sister. I know there's no voice acting, I weren't expecting that, but they didn't even like hug, or like they just stood and stared at each other. Was the plan to make a Limbo 2? Because that's what it kind of feels like. But they never did make a Limbo 2, they went on and made Inside. Now the Inside is a very similar game to this, and I think it's made by the same people actually. It's not black and white, it's a bit more graphical, but it's the same concept. And that does that as well, so that builds to the story and it drops little hints of what's going on. Whether it be with, like, as you can see here on screen, with like the background of the trees or something, there'll be some kind of lore going on in the background that you kind of slowly pick up what's going on, even though it doesn't directly tell you the story. But, oh man, that's really wound me up. That's really wound me up. Right. keep positive vibes. Maybe I'm just bitter from doing a 9-minute section of gameplay, but hey, if people like short content, you're in for a treat. At least I can review it on the spot while it's fresh in my head as well. So I'm going to turn this into a bit of a review, shall we? Yeah. I'm just going to hit start new game so you can... Can you go to the load screen? No. Well, I was just going to go to the load screen and just sit on the load screen, but looks like we're just going to be staring at a menu screen, unfortunately. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go to the game's description, game card. Yeah, there it goes. There's, in certain of his sister's fate, a boy enters limbo. Okay. Well, we all know what limbo means. Well, we should do. So that's as much lore as it gives us. And look, I'm just looking back through some of these screenshots. I mean, they're not the best screenshots, but the spider, some good memories there, to be fair, of the gameplay. Let's see if there's anything on the store that gives more detail. Screenshots. If you there, oh yeah, look there. There's these people who were trying to kill us. Who were they? Am I just not smart enough? Oops. Am I just not smart enough to understand the concept of this game? Because I get... Oh, sorry, what am I doing? I'm trying to do too many things at once. I'm trying to talk at once and get to this part. There we go. Right, I'll put down my controller so I can focus. So, yeah, we all know what limbo is, and that's fine. When he first gets there, you can tell it looks like a limbo-y semi-hell kind of thing, stuck in limbo kind of vibes, that old saying. That's fine, and I get that, and I really like that. But it gives us nothing else. 2014 this came out. I think in a past video said 2010. I was wrong. Anyway, it gives us nothing else. Right, positives, good things about the game. Puzzles are great. They're quite difficult, and I did speak to a few people about this as well, and it wasn't just me, which was quite reassuring. That some of the puzzles are quite difficult, though they are good. They are fun, and they are quite fun to solve. They're not too simple that they're boring. They're not too hard that you'll never figure it out, if that makes sense. I thought the puzzles were excellent. The theme, the world, top drawer, can't complain about it. The aesthetic of it, great. Can't knock that in any way. The gameplay, felt like it could have done with probably few more mechanics. So we had like the climb. I thought the gravity thing at the end was quite a good addition. What else? Climb it. You could jump. You couldn't speed up a run, though. I don't think that's that common in these kind of games anyway. And what other gameplay aspects were good? Yeah, like the spider and stuff thing at the start. I thought that was going to be like a thing throughout. I thought that was really cool, really well done. Yeah, I think that's the best way to describe it. This game started off great, and then it got a bit more annoying, and then we learnt nothing for our... No, this game started off great. It was a nice intro. The puzzles weren't too hard. Then it got hard, so you're like, right, okay, I'm building up for some kind of achievement. Obviously, you get Xbox achievements. But it felt like I was building up to something important. But then, coming back to that end again, and I'm going to keep coming back to it because it's borderline a game ruiner for me. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. What else? What else can we say about this game? So mechanics wise, yeah, good, but not nothing groundbreaking, nothing fantastic. It does the job. Let's say that. It makes it difficult, more difficult because you are limited on abilities and stuff like that. Like such as sprinting or double jump or whatever. Aesthetics overview, beautiful game, gorgeous game, concept, art, everything like that is top draw. Really, really cool. Story is where it lets it down, so that's going to knock it down a few points. So if I had to shut up rambling, if I had to stop waffling on and give you a score, I'd give it a 7 out of 10. I'd knock a point off for maybe a 6.5 even. No, seven's fair. Because what the game tries to do, it does well. Like it was one of, to be fair to it, I'm being a bit harsh. It was one of the first of this style's kind back in 2014. Yeah, 2014. So they probably learned a lot of stuff from them for this kind of genre, but I feel like there was something missing, and then that story thing at the end just was an extra kick in the teeth, to be honest, and it just soured the water a little bit for me. Though, like I said, the positives, gameplay was really fun. If you get a chance, it was quite short, though I did long it out over like 4 parts, obviously because I was struggling with some of the puzzles. I was obviously talking to you guys. I was Starfield came out and I was interrupted and stuff. But let's just see how long my gameplay actually was for you, so you can see how long it will probably take. How do you do that again? It's club, isn't it? I hate this on Xbox. It's progress stats. There we go. 4 hours 37 minutes it took me. So yeah, it's pretty short. It's a pretty short game. So I would, on that sense, I would say, if you like puzzlers, yeah, play it. Or you can just, do me a favour and just watch my videos of me playing it instead. That'll be, thank you very much. That'd be really nice. Nice little plug there for you. Yeah, so it's only 4.5 to 5 hours, depending on your skill level with puzzles, etc. It depends if you want to Google certain ones you get stuck on as well. It'll be a really quick game. So in that sense, I would say yes, play it. Is it a must play? No, definitely not. It's not a must play. It's not up there with some of the other big hitters that I'd prioritise other stuff on Game Pass. If you want a similar game to this vibe, if you like this style of game, or you've been watching these kind of videos, you've been watching my videos, and you think that this type of game is for you and it's something you'll enjoy, then I'd actually recommend Planet of Lana over this. And I'm going to do like an end of year review on I'll include Planet of Lana into that. I might even do a video about it next, just to bounce off this one. Keep that vibe going. So yeah, 7. Yeah, in summary, pretty good game, pretty good puzzles. Story ruined it for me at the end, and I'd give it a 7. I hate giving stuff 7 as well because it's such a weird number. It's the old classic IGN 7 that it's like I'm sitting on the fence. But if we go to like hundreds, out of the hundreds, it'd be like a 74 anyway. So it's not 73, 74. So it's not much different. Yes, ballpark 7 out of 10. That's what I'd recommend, folks. So it's up to you. What do you guys think? Let's see. if you played it, if you finished it, if you haven't finished it, or you've just started it. Well, apologies, because if you're watching this, I'll probably just spoil everything. So, what did you guys think? Am I being overreactive? Am I taking it too far? I'm being too critical? Or am I being critical of it in the wrong places? Was actually the story good and I've just not grasped it? The simplicity of it? Or did you not like the gameplay? Did you not like the puzzling? Did you basically what I'm saying is, let me know what you think. What did you like? What didn't you like? And let me know in the comments. I think we'll leave it there today then, guys. Nice short one. Was intended to be probably like an hour-long gameplay, but at least we've got to review it in the end. We've finished it. We finished Limbo, and we've got to review it as well. So one more summary. Yeah, 7.5 out of 10. Story let me down a bit. Overall, the gameplay, I had fun. Nice short game. Play it if you get the chance. That's my verdict. Great. So we'll leave it there. Thank you so much for, if you're gonna check this video out, if you hit that like button, that subscribe button, the old obligatory YouTube stuff, be really appreciated. And like I said, let me know in the comments what you guys think, or we can just chat about anything else. Reach out to me on Twitter, reach out to me on Discord, and see what you think. But yeah, okay guys, well, I think that's time to say bye for now, as I always do. See you later guys, bye.